What's up, guys? So this is, as the title suggests, this is the JimmyC 1 year anniversary contest video. I'm sorry, Jimmy, it's taken me so long to make this video. Man, life gets in the way, one thing or another. Yeah, it just kept getting put on the back burner. Sorry, I do apologise, and hopefully the contest is still open. But if not, no harm, no foul. I wanted to make this video anyway. So Jimmy, I found your channel probably around about a year ago, actually. Well, I think I've been one of the earlier subscribers. And I love your channel, man. It's really cool. You supported my channel, which is really cool, and I really appreciate that. But I've always dig your videos, man, because it's something different. You know, sometimes, I'll be honest with you, I'm not so much interested in what comics you got. It's how you got your comics that makes me watch your videos more. No wrong, you get some fantastic comics, but yeah, I love the stories you have to go with your comics and like how you purchase them. And I always want to know what the JimmyC price is, because you always get the JimmyC deal, and I want that deal, but I can't find it anywhere. I can't. I tried and I can't. So, oh, the sun's out. It's lovely. Can't see my face now. That's probably beneficial for all of you people. But yeah, the JimmyC contest. So here I am. I've ended it. You asked us some questions. I think it was 4. I think it was 4 questions. If it was 5, I apologise, but I'm sure it's 4. First off, you asked us to share the video. Well, I did that, my friend. I shared the video. So hopefully you got some more views. Hopefully more people are entering. You wanted to know what comic book was out in the year and the month I was born. What notable comic book anyway. And to be honest, I found that quite hard. There wasn't really much of noteworthy that came out, to be honest. So I'm just trying to get a bit better picture there. The sun's in the eyes. Let's see if that helps close the sunroof a bit. Yeah, there wasn't anything really noteworthy that came out. I think the most noteworthy book that came out that made no difference at all. The most noteworthy book that came out was Battlestar Galactica 1. I don't have that comic because I'm not really a Battlestar Galactica fan, but that's the only sort of real relevant comic I could find during that month and year. The other comic that came out in the month and year that may be notable was The Human Fly. Issue 14 got cancelled, which is what Stan Lee originally created to be Spider-Man, but never took off, but then he released it, you know how it goes. So yeah, they're the 2 books I found out that were released in my month and year. And oh yeah, my month and year, I'm not ashamed to admit my age, I was born on the 21st of March 1979, so maybe you know other comics that I haven't looked up that are more beneficial for my year and month. Question 2, because I wrote them down because I've got a crap memory. What's that undervalued book or underrated book right now? Well, that's a hard one. Especially the books I buy. A lot of the books I buy right now are sort of new books, and so with the new books I'm buying right now, it's kind of the opposite effect of being undervalued. A lot of the books are being overvalued for no reason. Like, I wouldn't say for no reason, but like Spider-Gwen, for example, that book just ballooned and went massive. It's starting to cool down a bit now, but that book was reaching some stupid prices really quick, which is kind of mental. We kind of live in the comic book bubble at the moment, where everything gets hot really, really quick. But you know, that has a downside effect as well, because it sometimes, you know, blows up in your face. But I would guess if I had to say any undervalued book I think currently, to be honest, it sounds a bit horrible, but I would say any book you have that's signed by Stan Lee is an undervalued book right now. And I say this on a rather morose, and I know this is horrible, and I don't like saying it because I hope it don't come true. Stan Lee is an elderly gentleman. I think he's like 92, maybe 91. I can't remember. He's in the 90-ish. Sorry, there's a plane going over. Yeah, Stan Lee is in the 90s, or getting on to the 90s now. And Stan Lee's like my adopted grandfather, if you will. I hate to admit it, but you know, mortality comes to all of us at some point in our lives, and Stan's had a great life, and I think his books right now, anything with a Stan Lee signature, I think should be getting more value than it is, because, you know, we're all finite beings and we only have so long to live. So yeah, I just think Stan Lee books signed, they're the books to go for at the moment. That'd be my book. I'd go for anything signed by Stan Lee. And you asked me my biggest regret. Well, my biggest regret was quite simple. About a year ago, I had the opportunity to buy a giant size X-Men CG Seed at 8.5, and it was £350, and I hummed and hawed over it because it was a lot of money. I wish I bought that book now, because that book now is probably worth £500 to £600. So I should have pulled the trigger. I shouldn't have thought about it, because by the time I had thought about it, someone beat me to it. So that's life. Snooze, you lose. But yeah, that's it, man. Once again, dude, congrats on your 1 year anniversary. Always enjoy your videos, man. Hopefully your wife doesn't find out how much you pay for all your books. Don't want to break up a happy home. But anyway, dude, take care, be well, be safe. Till next time, take care.